Folks, I've been covering the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard case a little bit here and there, and been taking some shit for it. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but conservatives have jumped on the bandwagon of this trial, made millions of dollars on videos for this, and all the videos are exactly the same. It's Amber Heard is a lying piece of shit, and Johnny Depp is 100% innocent. There's no evidence that he ever abused her, and she is just lying. She is the abuser, and they're using this to discredit the Me Too movement, and being very successful at it. It's not just right-wingers doing it. The left has jumped in on it some, but mostly right-wingers. And I've had people say, I commented before, I've literally heard Johnny Depp with my own ears admit that he has struck Amber Heard. She is abused. Now, she might have abused him, but he's admitted to abusing her too. And people are like, you're lying, Dusty. You're lying. If there were audio of him admitting that, don't you think that would have been played in court? Don't you think we would know about that? I watched every minute of the trial, Dusty. Did you? There's absolutely no fucking evidence that Johnny Depp in any way abused Amber Heard, and that's just not true. So this woman put out a big long thread with all the receipts. And first off, I just want to say, like, Johnny Depp is a ridiculous human being. Now, Amber Heard is too. I don't like Amber Heard either. They both seem like they deserve each other, sort of to me. But Johnny Depp is absolutely a ridiculous fucking man baby. When he's alone, he tries to give these speeches like he's talking in a movie. Like he thinks he's so smart. He's swallowed his own Kool-Aid and actually believes he's the movie characters that he plays. So first off, there's this one.
Let's burn Amber. Let's drown her before we burn her. I will her burnt corpse afterwards to make sure she is dead. I'll smack the ugly around before I let her in. Don't worry. I never, ever want to lay eyes on that filthy whore, Amber A. Most embarrassing.
All right, so this is a tweet he sent to some of his friends, or I guess a DM he sent to some of his friends before he even married her. And here he is admitting that he headbutted her. If you want a proof that he is on audio admitting he struck her, here you go.
He happy screaming is like somehow the end all be all, very sort of offensive thing. You can throw a punch, yeah, screaming is okay. You can headbutt somebody screaming, but don't scream. Huh?
I headbutted you on the
Couldn't believe you did that.
forehead. That doesn't break a nose.
He literally just said, I headbutted you in the fucking forehead. That doesn't break your nose. There you go. Motherfuckers tell me that I didn't hear audio of him admitting he struck her. Oh, I watched every moment of the fucking trial. Shut the fuck up. God damn it, you guys are annoying. Let's see what else. There's so many. He said multiple times that he cut his own finger. I don't know if that's true or not. And he told the doctors that. Scroll down. There's so much here on this thread, but I'm going to share the whole thing with you. Okay, here's how fucking ridiculous he is. He brought a knife to a meeting with her, and he's just like this drama bitch, and he's like, I'm going to cut myself. I'm going to cut myself. And then says he's going to cut her. Listen to this shit. How pathetic he is.
If you don't, I will. Come here. Really, Spitzer won't answer this because he's a fucking conservative prick.
Don't.
Cut.
Please don't. Don't cut yourself. Please don't cut.
Cut.
Please don't cut yourself. Please, I know it
You
hurts.
do it.
I would never cut you.
Cut me.
I would never do that to you.
Just good grief. This guy's so lame. I'm going to cut myself. Just who acts like this? In the same meeting, he threatened Amber's by saying, you want to be cut? Do you? This is going to go to court.
Want to be cut? Do you? Just gonna go to court.
Just, the dude's an abuser, okay? He's a fucking abuser. After the infamous plane incident, Johnny had his assistant, Steven, text Amber and apologize. He says, when I told him he kicked you, he cried. It says that. This is assistant telling him you kicked her. And this is their conversation. Amber, look, he thinks he doesn't deserve this. Obviously, he has no idea what he did or to the extent that he did it. If someone was truly honest with him about how bad it really was, he'd be appalled. The man Johnny would be humiliated and definitely wouldn't say to me that he doesn't deserve it. I'm sad that he doesn't have a better way to really know the severity of his actions yesterday. Unfortunately for me, I remember a full detail of everything. And then his assistant, it was disgusting and he knows it. He was appalled. When I told him he kicked you, he cried. And there's so much evidence. Like she told at the time, she told her therapist who wrote all this shit down. So I guess she could have been making it all up at the time and lying. But if you say it at the time it happens to your therapist, it seems likely it probably did happen. But anyway, there's a lot of evidence in here. It's a big, long thread. Here's another one. Let's listen.
Next move, if I don't walk away or just go out for a little while, it's just gonna be a bloodbath, and like it was on the island, of course.
Of course, gonna be a bloodbath like it was when we were on the islands. Let's see, there's just so many here. At one point, he emails her doctors and encourages her doctors to give her more medication to keep her under control. I'll show you that in a second. Oh yeah, here's where she's reported. There's 2 minutes. I don't play this, but she reports the whole thing to her therapist, who wrote it all down while it was happening. Amber texted her mother about Johnny's violence. Let's see. Oh, here he is blaming her for the fact that he's violent. Not the fact that he drinks, but it's her fault.
The harder it is when you use a drink, like look at today, how much up and down and violent and sideways it is.
No, you have no understanding about that. You really are naive.
I am.
Because
But I do love you.
booze does not make me.
But I do love you.
Booze does not make me
I
crazy.
do love
Drugs do not make me crazy.
I do love you.
Tolerance of a
I
fucking
know.
battleship.
I know.
And here's the deal.
But it got so much worse
You
today
make
once
me
you...
crazy.
No,
And the
sure.
reason that I drank so much, you go, why do you drink so much? Why do you drink all the time? Why do you do this? Why do you do that? Was because of
Me.
you. Yes.
It's my fault you drink. Okay.
It's not your fault. It's just, that's why I did it.
Bullshit. You be drinking anyway. Are people simping for Johnny? How you simping? How you gonna say he's not guilty? You just heard him say with his own mouth that he had butted her in the forehead. The fuck are you talking about? You gonna believe Johnny Depp over your own fucking ears? How pathetic can you fucking losers get? Like, seriously. You guys are so ridiculous. So pathetic. So starstruck by your idol that you'll ignore what you just heard with your own fucking ears to defend him. That's pathetic 101. Goddamn. Let's see what else. There's so much here, though. A makeup artist testified that she saw bruising and split lip on Amber Heard that she had to cover up. Let's see. There's so much here. Johnny destroys Amber's closet. Good morning, sir. Johnny destroyed Amber's closet, and here's some other damage. Yep. He went nuts, and look how ridiculous this dude is. Apparently, she had some kind of painting made by a former lover in her closet, and Johnny Depp wrote P at the end of it. Like a fucking child. Has the mentality of a toddler. Tasha Van P. Just good Lord. Anyway, so much of it. I guess I'll skip that. But like I said, folks, they're using this to claim the Me Too movement is completely invalid and use it to call all women liars. And this is relevant to the next section we're going to do, to the Chud Watch section, which is not the next section. I guess we're going to do what the fuck first. But the Chud Watch section, when we had the January 6 hearings this week, and one of the ladies that testified got smeared as Amber Heard 2.0 by conservatives to try to discredit her. And this is the new thing they're doing to anybody, any woman who speaks out. You're just like Amber Heard. They use it as a cudgel to discredit women who have been abused.
When it's time to judge my soul, when it's time to pay that toll, I know that at least those one who stood for peace. And I know that on that day, when I finally have my say, the world will hear me. 'Cause I'm gonna shout it.